The stadium is plunged into darkness. The crowd falls silent, their anticipation palpable. The vivid white light of center stage ignites, cutting through the shadow, and in that instant there stands Samson Dauda, called the Nigerian Lion, a titan ready to seize his destiny at Mr. Olympia 2024. This dramatic transformation, from a young boy in Lagos to the first Nigerian and UK champion since Dorian Yates, reads like an epic, the tale of a man who chased an impossible dream, fueled by resilience and the fire to redefine bodybuilding. Samson's journey began far from the glamour of the Olympia stage. As a child in Nigeria, he ran through fields and worked with whatever tools life offered, sculpting raw athleticism long before he knew the word bodybuilding. His family eventually transplanted him to the UK, a land of opportunity and challenge. Samson found his first sporting loves in soccer and rugby, drawing early praise for a kind of physicality that seemed destined for greatness. But fate had other plans. A local gym owner, Chris Jones, introduced him to bodybuilding's grind, and a spark caught flame the day he watched Phil Heath's electrifying Olympia win in 2013. Samson's initiation was anything but ordinary. Encouraged, even pushed, into his first amateur contests, he defied expectation by winning outright, proof that destiny sometimes walks beside us before we even recognize it. But the path forward was jagged and ruthless. He transitioned into the world of pro bodybuilding after winning the IFBB Amateur Diamond Cup Rome in 2017, stepping onto the pro stage with an arsenal of potential, but facing seasoned giants who refused to yield ground easily. Samson's early placings, 5th in Prague, outside top 10s in a few, tested him, stripping ego and cementing the tenacity that would one day carry him to the Olympia pinnacle. For years, Samson labored in silence. The bodybuilding circuit is a crucible that forges only the strongest, and he immersed himself in high-volume workouts, nutritional discipline, and marathon posing sessions. Each defeat became fuel. His social media chronicled the highs, like winning the Prague Pro in 2021, qualifying for his Olympia debut, and the lows, those moments when the world doubted his potential. But Samson was never just chasing muscle. He sought artistry, bringing both mass and classic flow to the modern stage. The breakthrough that changed everything came at the 2023 Arnold Classic US, where Samson's superior symmetry and showmanship earned him the title and signaled to fans and judges alike that a new era might be cresting. That momentum rolled into Mr. Olympia 2023, where he placed third, a quantum leap that demanded recognition on a world stage dominated by legends. Then arrived the night of Olympia 2024. The contest was fierce. Reigning champions Derek Lunsford and Hadi Choopan brought undeniable size and conditioning. But when Samson Dauda stepped into the neon glare, the judges, and the audience, felt an electricity rarely seen. His physique was an equilibrium of size, fullness, conditioning, and stage command, the culmination of a decade's relentless pursuit. Pose after pose, Samson's confidence grew, his muscular bellies remaining full and his presence bold as competitors faded. When the final announcement rang out, Samson Dauda was crowned Mr. Olympia, receiving a record-breaking $600,000 prize and confirming the arrival of modern bodybuilding's new king. What makes Samson's story even more cinematic is the dramatic arc of his support system and his defiance of tradition. Handing over coaching duties to his wife, Marlena Gostowska, before the most crucial season of his career was a move that raised eyebrows across the circuit. yet proved pivotal. On stage, emotion poured from Samson. Tears told the audience, this was more than a professional milestone. After a 10-year climb, he'd shattered boundaries for Africans and Britons alike, returning the Sando Trophy to the UK for the first time since Dorian Yates, and inspiring countless athletes to believe in possibility and purpose. Samson's legacy reverberates beyond championships. His win marks a paradigm shift in judging, moving the needle from pure conditioning to overall structure, stage presence, and symmetry. The message to future generations is clear: listen to feedback, master your flow, and never abandon the journey, even when the road turns inhospitable. Samson Dauda's triumph shows that greatness isn't a gift, it's earned through adversity, adaptation, and an unwavering commitment to reinvent oneself when the world insists on limits. As the stadium lights fade and the next Olympia cycle looms, Samson Dauda stands not just as a champion, but as an icon, a dramatic lead whose story is still being written. For every aspiring bodybuilder watching, his rise is proof that the impossible exists only until it's conquered. The new era has arrived, and at its helm roars the Nigerian lion, the embodiment of power, poetry, and cinematic destiny.